Before you send that email, before you pick up the call, before you enter into a meeting, let me ask you something. Are you really ready to approach your prospects? Most companies think that being ready means having a brochure, a pitch deck, or a discount offer. But that's just a noise. If you're not prepared in three important aspects, then you are not ready. And the chances are your prospect will see right through you. First, readiness starts with knowing your customer well. Not just what they do, which industry they belong to, but understanding who you are talking to. I mean the context, the problem that keeps them up at night, the KPIs they are under pressure to deliver, who they are reporting to, and what does success look like for them. I worked with a team recently which was pitching their software to an e-commerce client. They were leading with features, dashboards, AI integration, and automation. But when we dug in, we realized that the CFO's major problem was tracking the orders. So once the sales team reframed their offering in a manner which helps them track the order rightly, they cracked the deal in the first meeting itself. So your first test to readiness is that if you can finish this one sentence before every meeting, the chances of you being successful will be very, very high. So the line is, for the prospect's role, the biggest pain point that they have is maybe ABC, and we can directly impact it by XYZ. If you can answer this sentence every time before your meeting, your chances to succeed will increase. The second readiness factor is clarity of value. Too many companies walk with generic claims. For example, we complete the task on a timely basis. We improve efficiency. We drive growth. Your prospect has heard this many a times from a lot of companies. The real question is, can you quantify this? For example, can you say, we have reduced the order processing time by 27% for a client similar to you? Can you say, we cut compliance cost by half and still giving you efficiency in terms of time? So I'll give you a hack. So here is a hack which you can use to make these claims. Pick up last 3 success stories of your clients and see what value have you delivered and in what time. These successes will then turn into matrices. And if you don't have the matrices, it is time that you go back and measure them. Without numbers, your pitch is just a promise. With numbers, it is a proof. Finally, the third step. Are you operationally ready? Is your readiness check. And this is where most founders and sales leaders fail. They land the meeting, impress the client, close the business, and then starts the story. The onboarding is messy, the documentation is unclear, the team can't deliver at scale, or worse, the client asks a tough question and the salesperson, instead of answering, deflect it to someone else. Readiness is just not about pitch. It is about delivery once you have pitched and taken the business on. So think of it like this, that sales is a promise, delivery is a proof. If you can't back up the promise, you are absolutely not ready to make it. So ask yourself, do you have case studies or reference to back your claim? Do we have smooth onboarding flow mapped out? And can we scale if client says yes tomorrow? If not, pause, fix it, and then go back to them again. So the checklist is, do you know their pain? Do you know your value? Do you know your own readiness to deliver? If you can't tick all the 3 boxes, you are absolutely not ready. So before you chase the next prospect, stop and do this audit, because readiness is not just about confidence. It is about competence, proof, and clarity. Once you have done that, your prospects will not just listen, they will buy. Now let me ask you again, are you ready?